Okay, we're trying to make the recording really quickly. The thieves are lurking around, still trying to steal and doing things and following me. And but since early this morning, and we saw them trying to steal and trying to figure out how to steal things. You know, the card was issued supposedly several times, a couple of times since January. They just said and not showing up. We give a different address, hoping that it would. That said, try this and see if it shows up. We on UPS, okay? But it said the people who issued the card got smart. It's supposed to be sent extra fast. So at UPS, our beloved Rothschild family wants me to speak to you. Business said so because you helped us to catch people selling my cards before our cards before. Business said out of the mail and out of the postal system. Business says we're trying to try that too when I was still trapped over there. So we just want to ask you about that, okay? Business said they did terrible things trying to steal. I'm quite famous, right? Okay, business said so there were people that were trying to. They're really sick, people trying to take my identity. People, they think that they're gonna steal our identities and steal my identity and try to and steal identities of my beloved feet and I and our beloved family. People try to take our things. They're really sick. These are really sick people. And other people said, some other people said they're really sick. They think that this man's going to help to kill you and take and steal your identity and give it to them. These people that did that, tried to do that to me and my beloved and our family, people, they need to, the people that try to do that to us all need a mental institution. So we just let you know that too, because obviously there's something wrong with them. You know, obviously they don't know right from wrong. They're just quite wicked because we told you that they're mixed with the fallen and the fallen mixed with each other and basically so it's the end of time for all bad things. The Passover that the rabbis waited for and the angel said it's the end of time for all wicked things. We're quite glad about that. So we just want to tell you that again too. So we just want to mention that because our beloved Rothschild family wanted to mention to you about how the latest card was being issued and how they just kept and then at the last minute they saw when they thought that we had because they said they did something else, just really criminal. Because these voice recordings and emails go on international world news. Because I said so, and so they're just really criminal. What they tried to do last time when there was a fake the fake wedding, we told you we had to catch those that killed my husband's sister. If she was married to the Royal Prince William of England. He was still alive. Okay, so don't you saw the fake wedding of the fake Kate and the fake Prince William. As I said, you can see in one part where she was going to be really mean. Well, we caught Abra Braun, who was trying to escape Arhavi, Turkey, and she was in a hotel that we own, and she was trying to tell people she was the owner, and she was going around cleaning in the neighborhood. She's not the owner. She was easily 95 years old. And the Interpol was all in the hotel, and they told me, tried to help me remember who she was, because she came with Bloomberg, and she was trying to take that identity of Auntie Miss Rothschilds. They said they're the ones that poisoned Auntie Miss Rothschilds and helped to try to kill her, try to steal her money. We're doing that too. So she was being arrested, and she went around the town trying to clean other things, but everybody knew that she was a criminal. And she sold part of the hotel, the bottom part, to the police for a hair salon. She didn't even know it. But I said she couldn't escape to Russia because there you can take a city doggle. It's a small bus for like less than 3 francs. So we did it to one way and then go and to Russia from that point if you have proper identity and proper ID things. So these people are criminals. They're not escaping into our things. She wasn't able to escape. She was arrested. March March 11th when the other fake wedding was going on that we showed you to catch the Nazis, because that's why we made it. So the rest of them, so that's what the major thing. And then tsunami happened. We told them to leave Japan, and they refused because they raped our relative, who was a 12-year-old Japanese royal. They told me after that she had been raped and that she was a royal. It mattered to me if it was not a royal, and it mattered to me if it was a royal, a family member. She was raped by an American soldier. No 12-year-old girl wants anybody like that except her husband when she's going to be with her husband for all eternity, a husband that she would take. So these are things that these people do. As I said, so they were killing cab drivers and everything. You know, the Royal Japanese family, we're the first visible Royal Japanese emperor and empress, my beloved Kim Il-sung, and we're Jewish. But our relatives, or our blood aunt and uncle, and my adopted mother and father, they were also Jewish. We just mentioned the emperor and empress, so we just mentioned that too. So it's really quite wrong what they tried to do. And the Americans lost mostly all of their hardware in that when they refused to leave. God sent that tsunami. They refused to leave. And then we showed you that fake when it was made to catch the bad people trying to hurt us all. So now you see another one. We're telling you what they did to Prince Harry and to other royal family members. You know, to try to be it's the same people, just different people that came after us with them. As I said, you know, Markle was a criminal. Persisted. And Dr. Kabuto Mars's wife. And they were trying to steal my identity and kill me and they were trying to take the identity of my beloved and King Speed and try to take his identity and they tried to kill him and they tried to kill all of us and tried to take our things. That's why they kidnapped me and kidnapped us. You know, there was a police wire on my leg and they called themselves, everybody, no, we didn't trust Americans. They gave a fake wire that didn't have anything to it, but my beloved Shavit strapped a tracker on my leg. They couldn't see it. And also there was a police wire that really worked because we saw that the fake one that they gave us didn't work. So they thought that it didn't work and they were talking to us about how they hated us. And I hated our people, and we thought that we were smart. They hated my husband and me, and then when they teach us a lesson, they also talked about how we would have it worse when we did World War II. These are not our friends. These are not our people. And that was Dr. Kabuto Mars, a kidnapper. We never liked them. Go away. He's a pedophile. And there were pedophiles and homosexuals came after us and harassed us over here and bothering us and giving us threats. Dr. Kabuto Mars, aka Dr. Kabuto Mars, and his wives, one Teresa, he took all those sisters, all those daughters, he used to call them pal. But he said, I thought I saw a man stalking me this morning that looked like him, the unphotoshopped Dr. Kabuto Mars. See, that man made a lot of babies over here bothering us, fake Ethiopian people. One of them was with them, and he was stalking me all over like they're doing now. Everybody saw him following me all day long this morning trying to do things. They were trying to figure out how to steal. So we just went to. So, okay, now, we'll talk just as we can. These people are insane. We are a holy people, and we strive for goodness and excellence. It's still Passover. Tonight is the 5th night of Passover. Begins. Okay, so now try to be most careful. Say, we talk just as we can, but our beloved Rob Rothschild family, get you this email, UPS, about what the bad people tried to do to us. Basically said, everybody sees me out here like this, like that. They take even a plastic bag if I have trying to steal. They're really criminal, the bad people trying to assault. That became against me and my beloved and our family, against the people, and people of that kingdom, like last ever, never stripped people, and those that hurt as we live for eternity, and those that hurt our family members that come back in the resurrection and live for eternity too, and those that came against our beloved God alone, who said, angels did not farm and stuff, but God is alone to help me and my beloved to his feet, and our both family, kings of people. And the people of the kingdom, that's forever and destroyed as we live for eternity. And our people are hurt, come back and resurrect and live for eternity too. Okay, now we talk to you as soon as we can. Try to be careful, safe and order. I'm talking really fast because there's somebody upstairs and they're trying to holler down here, trying to get on the recording. And we don't really like that. It's really rude, isn't it? Okay, so we talk to you as soon as we can. Try to be careful, safe and order. And I'll be Shabbat soon.